Welcome back to Good Day, where you know we love local.
Yeah, we are fans of the Toledo Walleye, and we're fans of an organization which cares for animals.
Combine the two, you get Nature's Nursery Night at the Toledo Walleye.
Allison A. is here with friend Millie.
Millie?
Is that what her name is?
Yeah, it is Millie.
Millie.
Hi, Miss
Hi,
Millie.
Hi, Millie.
Okay, come here. Over
Okay, so Millie is an
This is her
opossum.
first time on TV.
Oh,
So there we
it's
go.
okay.
What's her story?
Okay, so you know our education ambassadors are animals that are non-releasable into the wild, so they have to have some reason they couldn't go back to the wild. And in Millie's case, if you notice,
She doesn't really want to eat the food you
no,
gave her.
she just wants to meet
She just
you
wants
guys.
the empty bowl.
hi.
So Millie has her snout is shorter, and it's hard to tell as an adult unless she's next to another opossum. But the
There we
snout is
go.
much shorter than it should be,
yeah.
making it difficult for her to breathe.
To breathe. Okay.
Millie.
I can hear her like
Yes.
sniffing. Like,
They make that sound, all opossums make that kind of like snort sound. It's the way they communicate, but hers is much more pronounced, and she's constantly like struggling to breathe. And we noticed back in the summertime when she had come in as a baby, she was really struggling, like the humidity and stuff. So after, kind of watching her and doing some assessments, the vet determined that she was not going to be very successful in the wild. So we were able to keep her for education.
So she can teach all the kids, and all the
Yes.
families out there about the wonderful things opossums do.
They are so cool.
They eat the things that we don't want.
They do, and I want to point out, that back in the green room, everybody is kind of fussing over her and the leash and stuff. They should not be pets. Wild animals should never be pets.
No.
I'm using the leash and the harness today just to be able to keep a hold of her because she is young and she's very active.
Yeah.
But they're not pets. They are wildlife. I'm wearing gloves. They cannot be potty trained and things like that, and you cannot legally keep wildlife as a pet. So I just wanted to say that first. But
disclaimer.
Disclaimer, because she looks so cute.
Yeah.
But opossums are the only marsupial in North America, meaning that they are the only animal that carries their young in a pouch.
In a pouch.
Like a kangaroo or a
Even
wallaby.
a pouch?
Yeah, and they're very cool. They, we were just kind of talking about their lifespan. Even in captivity is pretty short. It's about 3 to 4 years, which is odd because they are they don't get disease. Like it's very rare for them to come in with some sort of medical condition. They're rarely do we see them with like mange. They don't get rabies. They're very healthy animals. They just have a short lifespan.
Aw.
And then in the wild, their biggest predator is cars.
Yeah.
Because they're nomadic. They're always on the move.
Yeah.
They tend to be on the move at night when it's dark.
Looking for something.
And they don't move very fast, and they also have not great vision.
So how old is Millie right now, we think?
She will be. We got her this last baby season, so she's coming up on 1 probably.
Okay, so she's still a youngin'.
April or May. Yeah, she's still pretty young. What do you smell? I think your food's around
So
here.
they eat things though that what is it, ticks and
They
stuff? What
eat
is it?
ticks.
Yeah.
They
Back up.
Good save, Millie.
Exactly why we're doing the harness. They eat ticks, they eat fleas, they eat other ground pests,
Yeah.
grubs, and things like that.
Yeah, so that's good. Thank you for doing that.
They
We
eat rodents.
appreciate
I
that.
left her mouse at home. I didn't think anybody wanted to
Thank
watch
you.
that this morning.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
of course.
But you guys have a fun event coming up.
We
with the
do.
Walleye.
So Sunday, we are doing Nature's Nursery Night at the Walleye. So if you buy the tickets through our website, a percentage of the sales comes back to Nature's Nursery. We're all going to be seated in one area, wearing our Nature's Nursery gear, hoping to get up on the Jumbotron.
Oh yeah. Make
Having
sure you
some
bring
fun.
your foam fingers.
Yeah,
Your
having a good
fins.
time and raising some money for the animals.
Yeah, so you can get your tickets as you mentioned online to that game. Puck drop I think is 5:30.
It is. It's an early one for us to go to bed early.
Yeah, there we go. So you can make plans for that. But you're able to use the money that you raise to do more things out in the community and
we take in
and to help the animals.
Over 3,000 animals a year, and we're completely funded by donations and community support.
Oh,
so.
Millie, it's
She
okay.
wants to jump ship.
It's okay.
Getting squirmy.
Sorry,
you did
girlfriend.
So good.
You're almost done.
Yes.
Are there going to be any animals at the Walleye?
There will not be. We didn't figure that'd be pushing the limits on what wildlife wants to do in the real world.
They're like, we don't really want the loud horns at the hockey games. But you said 3,000 animals. I know you all have grown so much over the years. And I mean, we're talking everything from little squirrels to big birds. Like you take in all kinds of stuff.
We take in almost everything except for raccoons, deer, and coyotes. So lots of squirrels. Baby season is coming. Any day now we'll start getting baby squirrels in. And then once that happens, the floodgates open and it becomes baby season until October. So we'll get really busy.
And I always see on Facebook and things in the neighborhoods of people like, I found this nest or I found it. Please, who do I call? Who do I help? And it's usually you guys.
Yep, it's almost always us. We cover an 18-county region of Ohio, so we go out there and we're here to help with the animals.
She's very borrowing.
Absolutely making a mess of your set
That's
here.
okay.
You're cute. It's
She's
okay.
ready for bed. She's tucking herself in.
She
She's-
sure
They're
is.
normally asleep this time
They
of
are,
day.
yeah. They're used. She's used to a different schedule though because our daykeepers come in the morning and clean her and wake her up and feed her. So, but yeah, she's tucking herself in. Good night, Millie.
Good night,
Okay,
Miss
you go take a little nap, okay? And you can make plans to be at the Walleye game this Sunday. Puck drop 5:30, but get the tickets.
Yep, today's
through
actually
your
the
website.
last day to get the tickets through our
Okay.
fundraising link. So get on natures-nursery.org and find the events tab and get your tickets. And we'd love to have you out there with us.
Portion of those
Cheering on
proceeds,
the
and then they come have a fun time on Sunday. And Millie's going to go and take a nap.
She is. Yeah, I think she'll be sleeping
Here's
on
your
the way home.
breakfast over here, Millie.
I know. I'm like looking at all of these.
You don't want to share her breakfast.
No, no.
Carrots,
I don't think
tomatoes,
There's some bugs in there
broccoli.
too.
There's
I
some
think.
bugs.
There's
Yep.
some bugs in there.
Bugs.
Yeah. All right, Millie. You enjoy.
Hello.
Thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
She is really cute. We're not gonna pet her.
But we're gonna be right back.